specifically, and you already mentioned the buy combo.
Who do you think won the draft on this one?
Ooh, we got the Renekton.
The Renekton into the Gnar.
Into the Gnar. I mean, some people think it's a skill matchup, 50-50.
If you get
I can
jungle
see both
pressure.
sides. Yeah, I mean, if it's 2v1, of course, you know.
And why did you pick Aphelios? Bring back the Lucian Na'Vi. That's why everybody handpicks the Lucian Na'Vi. This is amazing, though, for the bottom lane to have some pressure. Inspired eventually does finish up his invade, and Akali's a little short to follow, so 3v2 for now.
Ooh, Inspired flashing forward past him to get away from the taunt. Someday has to flash away now as well. So Evil Geniuses spent way too much time messing around for a blue buff. The Poro tries to get away, but he's never going anywhere. Maple picks it up, and TSM get a 2-kill start.
Maple with the uppercut on that annoying...
Minutes in means that Evil Geniuses is going to guarantee there's no handshake neutral objective trade as we've seen. Well, you've got Boogie seeing if he might be able to succeed, where Inspired failed at the top side. Bush Gank, flash to guarantee that he lands the Q, and now he's gonna bring in the ulti to lock down the Croc. Someday's trying to run back underneath the turret. He gets a lot of burst back onto Boogie. Someday makes it a 1-for-1.
We are starting it up. TSM will respond.
Now, Solo just about has his teleport, but remember, nothing is unleashed yet, except for Evil Genius's playmaking, man. They just find the angle on Maple, blow him up, and that should guarantee
a TSM objective, since Solo has teleport advantage. Even though it's free 14 minutes, you can teleport to the tower. Everybody on, they don't get a impactful ultimate out of them.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Do you remember back when Galio first got reworked into this Galio, how his Q...
Sitting on one item. So I want to see the throwdown here. This is going to be about execution. Riftfield used mid for mid push first. Love this from EG. Jojo going to stick around in range as well, but here goes initiation.
Oh, Boogie wanted to go for the Q flash, but he does not connect to the FBI, and he had to use the ulti immediately after, but Chime is already about to die, and Jojo gets him. Now Turtle's gonna try to kite it out. TSM have been absolutely crushed. Holy hell!
Disgusting from Evil Geniuses. They complete the re-engage turnaround. Here's another look. Ooh. Flash does not hit the Q damage, first of all. Then the ultimate.
4 versus 1's pretty solid odds there, as long as you're on the 4 side, as Someday will knock down the bottom.
Too dangerous for them to move in now after that massive swing. And they don't have the other side, but then your Pixel Brush ward would see it if there was a control ward.
Right.
There's Galio ults.
Okay, Maple arrives to try to save Solo. They land the taunt on Jojo. They want to follow it up with the wallop, but Jojo, with a nice use of stasis there, manages to avoid any potential counterpunch from the side of TS. Although they bought themselves 5 minutes earlier, like you were talking about.
Pincer.
They're still under pressure for the rest of the game. Someday goes in. Sejuani ulti's not going to find a damn thing. Someday disengaging now, as Maple's here on the front. Taunts up 2. Someday's low. Someday's gone. TSM finally finding a bit of a fight like they want. Turtle's pretty low. Has to kite back now. Be a little bit more careful. Evil Geniuses lose 1, and TSM wants to disengage. Opportunities to collapse from the sides. If the core 3 of Inspired, Vulcan, and FBI get jumped on, TSM stepping up again. Vulcan finds the death sentence, and he finds it onto Maple. Maple tries to get away, but Someday's ready and waiting, and the day is today. Jojo is dominating, and Evil Geniuses are running him down. Wild Turtle stuck in the middle of everybody, and it's a double kill for Aphelios. Boogie and Chime head for the hit.
Baron is easily going to be theirs, and then they can kind of reset, get back to the other side of the map. Jojo doesn't have teleport in, making good use of this purple gun throughout this game. Gets a double root that time around. Locks up
the charge down the top lane. They've already got 4 turrets compared to just the 1 of TSM, and the number climbs to 5 as right now. You wanted to see the book.
Yeah. Solo, meanwhile, is going to be Solo versus 3.
Well, let's see what Boogie can do off to the side. Inspired's going to try to reinforce him. FBI getting back here with a Gale Force, but he won't get back enough. There is exactly what TSM. 3.5 minutes till the Elder Dragon spawns. Also remember that with the Kimtech Soul, they're even stronger when they're below half HP for the guys on EG. Jojo's coming around from behind. They're looking to maybe take out Solo here. Maple is ready to try to stop Jojo on the flank, but Jojo just walks right past him, says, get out of my way. This guy is so scary, man. Just look at that. That was 3 auto attacks of the fire just managing to hit Maple. He's half health.
Yeah. Into Baron, and now we'll look for the pick. Vulcan.
All right, Vulcan gets the death sense. It's only on to Solo. They throw out Sejuani ulti. They don't find a lot. Boogie's going to be the target here on the very front as Baron is already secured by the evil geniuses. JoJo's in the middle of everything, but Aphelios' ulti nearly one-shots Chime. JoJo stays alive, and EG's now looking to turn this fight back around. FBI is the target. FBI is the man with the plan and about 1,000 health shield.
He starts channeling his Baron-empowered recall. Will come back.
Okay, Someday decides to engage on Wild Turtle, but now he's ready to maybe turn it around. Someday has them all. Malmortius, Solo with a massive Mega Gnar into the wall, and now TSM's looking for a team fight. Solo keeps chasing. FBI's under pressure, but he's stuck into the stasis. TSM has found the enemy of Aphelios. They've got JoJo stuck in the smoke. He'll barely get away. And Maple and TSM just got free for free.
What was that, EG? Someday they move up, they engage while JoJo is walking back from base, Flowers. JoJo walking back from base, and TSM are going to be able to get the Elder Dragon. They have to teleport to defend Nexus Turrets.
JoJo's just looking for a potential harassment of the enemy base. He's gonna force Solo and Maple to come back and stop him. Pushing up, they've still got the Elder for another 75 seconds, and they're gonna use it to strong-arm EG away from their tier.
It means blunders late game are incredibly punishing, and you have to remain vigilant. That's why it is a full item Zeri.
Holy cow, man. This is potentially a very scary situation, but Boogie has been caught. Nice death sentence.
And
they're
it's
gonna force
GA.
the Guardian Angel. He's gonna lose it for free. The item ends up being entirely worthless. Boogie, that was bad, man.
Use if they lose off this.
FBI trying to stay away from the damage of Wild Turtle's laser. JoJo wants to try to threaten everybody away from the tier 3 turret. TSM falling back. The mid lane inhibitor exposed. TSM still have 15 more seconds before their jungler is back alive. They're gonna lose the inhibitor. Soul Stealers, so not quite as high quality as a lot of the other ones, but he still might be able to find it if he can get the angle here. Wild Turtle gets engaged on, but they're still disengaging it for now. Solo's stuck in the middle. He goes into stasis. EG still trying to find an angle, still trying to find the move. Maple goes into the taunt. They find a lot, but are they able to find enough? Wild Turtle is down. JoJo's able to find the credit. Chime's on the run, and that will do it. EG is gonna take the game.
The assassination is complete. EG will walk straight to the Nexus.
Evil geniuses walk this one in. Honestly, you gotta know they're not happy about the way it went down. They nearly threw this game. They come back and they win it, but they're still having to figure out so much here this split. They will get the dub. They'll go up to 8 wins. And man, it was a fight getting there.